I feel like the morally correct thing for me to do right now would be to ask if you're okay. I didn't mean to make you jump. But I'm not surprised, to be honest. Having a stranger approach you in the middle of the night whilst you're sitting on a bench crying would make anybody jump. But I'm not a stranger, am I? So I'm gonna sit next to you and talk to you. I didn't ask if you were okay with it. This is what I'm deciding to do, and you can't stop me. So what's up, kiddo? You okay? I absolutely can still call you kiddo. Just because you're over the age of 21 doesn't mean that I can't call you kiddo, okay? So, kiddo, are you alright? Why are you crying? What am I even doing here? You know, it's rude to answer a question with a question, but if you must know, I was on an evening run, and I noticed somebody crying on the bench, so I thought I'd come to investigate, and lo and behold, it was you, my ex-best friend's sibling. So, is everything alright? And this time, I'd like an answer, please, not a question. Is that why you're crying then? Because you had a fight with your sister? Well, I of all people know what it's like to have a fight with your sister, and it does make you want to cry. But I always thought you and your sister were thick as thieves. I didn't think you guys ever fought. What brought it on, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, of course I care. Look, I'm not just pretending to care to get back... to become friends again with your sister. That ship has sailed, alright? Me and your sister will never ever be anything ever again. I've known you for so long, and I care about you, okay? Just like I'm sure you'd care about me if I was in the same position. So yeah, talk to me. Why did you have a fight with your sister? Don't say that. You don't hate her. Your sister loves you, and you love her. Look, I'm sure this little fight you had was purely just because your sister is under a lot of stress at the moment. Okay, I know what's going on at work for her. She's damn near close to losing her job, and everything that happened between me and your sister has also took such a toll on her, considering it was so recent. So she's just so overwhelmed at the moment, you know. She's at the boiling point. So don't take what she says seriously. Okay, just give her some time. Give her some space. That would be the best thing. And don't take what she said to heart. I know if she said that, and I know that's gotta be so hurtful. But you need to trust me. I know this better than most. Your sister loves you, okay? She adores you. So don't take that seriously. That's just delusional anger speaking. Anger and stress and being overwhelmed can make us say ridiculous things. Things that we don't mean. Things that we wish we could take back immediately. Trust me, your sister will come around and she will apologise. So don't say that you hate her, because you don't. You don't hate her. Now, it's dark, okay? And it's getting quite late. So how about you head home? You haven't got to say anything to your sister, just go home and be safe. See, that's why I call you kiddo, because you say shit like that. You're an adult, dummy. You can't run away from home. That's called moving out. Look, I left home when I was 19, as you know. But when I left home, I had savings, and I had a full-time job that was a steady job as well, and I had a place to go. You, however, are still in education. You're still in university. You don't have any money. You don't have any savings. And your little part-time job, sure as shit, isn't going to support you. So, unfortunately, that's not going to work out. Now, I ain't your daddy, I ain't going to tell you what you can and can't do. But be realistic about this. You really do need to go back home, because it's safer there. I wish your sister did send me, but your sister has blocked me on everything. I wouldn't have known about this even if she wanted me to. So, yeah, this is just luck. And you've always been one to believe in fate and all that mumbo jumbo, so believe it as fate that I turned up here and convinced you to get back home. Alright? I'm just looking out for you, okay? I just want to make sure you're safe. Then get a hotel room then. If you definitely can't go back tonight, then just get a hotel room and go back tomorrow. Trust me, once everything has cooled down and everybody's chilled out, things will be back to normal, but you're not leaving, okay? That just won't work out. If you need just a night to get away, then fair enough. But don't do it on this bench. Go somewhere safe, alright? In fact, I can call you a taxi now, if you want. You want to stop with me tonight? You want to sleep on my couch? You can't. You that wouldn't work out for me. Look, if you think your sister's mad at you now, believe me when I tell you, if your sister found out you were anywhere near me, and let alone sleeping on my couch, wow, then now that would be a problem, okay? So, yeah, if you need to get away, let me just buy you a hotel room or something to stay in the night. But definitely go back tomorrow, okay? And don't mention you saw me at all. Why's that? You just don't, okay? It's a long story. It's to do with me and your sister's falling out. It's nothing. I'm not acting funny, Did your sister ever tell you why we fell out? Good. Then keep it that way. Just assume that I can't, okay? Because it would make everything so much worse. I know I talked about fate and all that crap earlier, but look, just don't, alright? Don't blackmail me. Look, if I let you stop around my place tonight, you better tell people that you got a hotel, alright? Tell your sister that you got a hotel because I know she's worried sick. Tell everyone you got a hotel. don't tell anyone that you stopped around mine, alright? I know, but just do that for me, please. That's the price of entry. Fine. Then come back with me, alright? I'm all finished with my run anyway, so let's just have an easy walk back, yeah? Good. You can tell me all about that fight you had with your sister, and maybe I can help. Yeah, I know, but go more into detail. Come on, let's get going. Grab your stuff. You really was planning on running away from home, wasn't you? You know you're in your 20s, don't you? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I see you've made yourself at home right quick. Here, I've got some blankets and some pillows. Now, remember, like what we talked about, don't tell anyone you're here, okay? Look, I can't tell you, okay? Now, are you comfortable? Yeah, it is a pretty big couch, isn't it? I was gonna get one of those, futon couches that, like, folds out, but, I thought, you know what, I'll never have anybody stopping around here, so there's no need. And the times that I do have someone stopping around here, typically they're usually sleeping in my bed with me, so I didn't see it necessary. Guess I was wrong, No, you couldn't sleep in my bed with me. That would be highly inappropriate. I'm sorry I said that. I didn't give you the wrong impression, did I? Why am I so nervous? I'm not. I know you were joking around. I just, yeah. Look. I trust you, okay? I know you won't tell your sister anything, and I know this is just a one-off, but, I feel like things will be much easier if I did just tell you what happened between me and your sister. But if I did, it's gonna make things very awkward. I had a feeling that would make you want to know more. Yeah, well, that's just like you to say that. Okay, I'll tell you why I fell out with your sister. Purely just because it'll make all of this a lot easier, but if I do tell you, be prepared for it to be exceptionally awkward tonight, and probably forever after, if that's okay. No, believe me, it will be awkward. I didn't hurt your sister. Not intentionally, anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna sit next to you. So, me and your sister have been best friends since middle school. We were always together, and we always had each other's backs. I was kind of an outcast growing up, and frankly, so was your sister. She was always this cool tomboy, hard-fighting, tough girl, and I was this emo-y shadow dweller. And neither of us really had any friends. Until we met each other. And we were always so good together, you know? And somewhere along the line, your sister fell in love with me. And I didn't fall in love with her back. She's wonderful. I adore her. She means everything to me. And not being able to talk to her, having her hate me like this is so fucking painful. It's like losing a sister. But I know I broke her heart. Because she always thought that something romantic was going to spark between us, but it never did for me. It didn't, because I like somebody else. I fell for somebody else. And your sister deserved to know who that was. And when I told her, God, I just felt cold in my stomach. I felt like I'd ruined her. And I tried all I could to console her and say, look, I won't act on my feelings and I won't let this happen. I had to be honest. But I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm scared that the reason you and your sister are falling out is because of me. Because of the one that I fell for. Your sister doesn't control me. I can date whoever I want. You're a lot like her in that sense, you know. Brazen, strong, ready to fight. Me and your sister went for a walk, like we always do. And we was talking, and next thing I knew, she kissed me. I kissed her back to start with, hoping the feelings would come, but they didn't. And I had to be honest with her. She deserved it. She deserved me to be honest to her. And I told her that the one I love fuck. The one I love is you. No, dummy. You. As in you, sitting next to me. I fell for you. I fell so hard for you. Whenever I was around your house, you were always so nice to me. You always looked at me with such interested and kind eyes, and you're so beautiful. And your sister loves me. And I love you. And I told her this, and it broke her heart. But then, I also decided to leave. To not speak to either of you again. Because I didn't want to break you up. Because I didn't want you two to fight. I didn't want you to fight over me. Your bond as siblings should be unbreakable. It's so important. And it's so important to foster and care for and covet. And it shouldn't be tested and destroyed. Not by some random guy. And that's why I can't have you around here. That's why this is a secret. Now, I'm not asking you to act on it. I'm not trying to creep on you or anything like that. I'm just telling you the truth. Your sister can never hate you. She adores you and she loves you. And she'd never blame you, but she's under a lot of stress because of this and because of everything else. So that's probably why she was so mean to you. Because of me. I know I couldn't help it. But still, promise me you won't tell your sister that I told you. And promise me you won't tell her that you're here with me. Thank you. Okay. I'll let you go now. I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed. You can leave whenever you feel like it. I've got work at 9, so I'll leave you the key. Make sure to lock up, alright? Why is it a shame? Because you have those feelings for me as well? You've always loved me. You've always had a crush on me. Wait, does your sister know this? You told her months ago before me and her fell out. Oh God. That must mean your sister must have thought me and you were having a secret affair, or at least seeing each other behind her back. That might be why she was so upset. Not just because I broke her heart, but because she felt betrayed by you. We need to talk to her about this, me and you. We need all three of us to come together and have a meeting about this, an intervention, if you will, and tell her the truth. Tell her that me and you liking each other is just entirely incidental, and that we both love her and care about her so much. No, you have to. Trust me, this is the right thing to do. If we don't do this, it could fester into something much worse. So let's do this. Let's, tomorrow, call your sister up, have her meet us, and let's just talk. Your sister's a hothead, but she's smart, and she would understand. If she saw how honest me and you were being, how neither of us meant for this to happen, it just did. She'll forgive us. Most importantly, you. And then, who knows? Maybe we could see how things go between us. Does that mean what you think it means? Maybe. Maybe it does mean that me and you could see where things go. Do you really feel that way about me? You're not just saying that, are you? That's crazy. I've adored you for as long as I can remember. I've had such a crush on you for years. I mean, I know I always call you kiddo and pick on you for being immature, but I'm only 6 months older than you, and you are still the apple of my eye. I still think you are everything. And sorry, I don't want to make this too awkward, but over these years, I've fallen in love with you. And it's just crazy to me that you feel the same way. I never thought you would. I don't know, I just didn't think I'd be that lucky. Yeah? Is that true? Well, maybe we could make up for lost time. But first, we need to talk to your sister. We can't just do this to her. She's a wonderful human being, and this could break her She's so strong and she's so resilient, but we need to talk to her first. And we need to make things right before me and you can do that. Okay. Then in that case, let's make things right. Sleep well, kiddo. I'm gonna go get some rest. Because I think both of us will need some rest for tomorrow. Clear heads all around. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sweet dreams.